Hey Gary, this is John McAlpine reaching out to you from Toronto, Ontario. My question for you, Gary, is with regard to my father-in-law's business. My father-in-law is from Minsk, Belarus originally, so his English is very poor. He moved here about 3 years ago, but he's an amazing, fantastic contractor, and he wants to grow his business, and I want to help him. So given the scope of, let's say, about $1,000, because we're really small, what are some baby steps you could suggest to me as a marketer of his business to do so I can help him out and so we can start gaining some traction here? You keep answering our questions, Gary, and I promise we'll keep asking. Thanks for everything you do.
John, great question. Obviously, you know how to hit my emotional center by going back to the old country. That's a great question, and a real practical one. And $1,000, I think, is really so much more realistic for a lot of people that listen, way more than the clients that we have here at Vayner, spending hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars each month in different marketing activities. Couple different things. Number one, I noticed you said a heavy accent, which made me believe that you were alluding to, don't give me the advice to put him on camera or put him out there. Now, if his personality is like my mom's, who never shows up. I actually asked my mom for the first time at the Jets game yesterday. I said, Mom, I think it might be time for you to be on the show and make your first ever appearance. She said no. It's just not her thing. And so that crushed my heart, Mom. And you crushed the entire Vayner Nation's heart, Mom. They all want you to be on the show. So now, if his accent is something you're worried about, but he's willing to do content and become Bob Vila, which, you know, I know you're in Canada, but I think Vila might be an international star, right? But if you don't know who it is, look it up. He became America's contractor in the 80s on PBS when people weren't doing the kind of content we see on cable these days, when chefs and real estate agents became famous. And so I would make videos of him, if he's that great of a contractor, and I believe you, I think, you know, you get different skills from different parts of the world. He'll bring a little of that Eastern European flair or soundness or whatever that angle is to the Canadian building market. I think you put him on and start doing Bob Vila-like videos. Now with $1,000, I would spend that on the 10, 15, 20, 30 mile radius of your guys' area to get those videos out to people that are fans of things like Architectural Digest or things that are into building and interior design, into the culture of home building, contract work, renovations, things of that nature. So now if he's not willing to go on camera because he's introverted or shy, worried about his accent, I know a lot of those variables, you need to figure out how to make content that is compelling to people. Maybe you translate his advice into written form and then you run ads on Facebook in a 20 mile radius. Did you know you can fix cabinets by doing this? Replacing new floors, and you gotta target people based on interests that may find that interesting. Content is the gateway drug for small businesses that don't have a lot of money, have to put out great content and spend little dollars, just like I did with Wine Library TV, but now there's more things. Instagram accounts, those kind of things. That's what I would do.